"Oh, look, a soldier who couldn't even finish the job," the man sneered as he passed by her table, laughing with his friend loud enough for everyone to hear. The woman sat frozen, fingers tight on the armrest of her wheelchair. Her jaw clenched, her eyes didn't rise. She stared at the untouched coffee in front of her. Its steam long faded, while her dog tags clinked quietly against her chest. Around her, the cafe was still. The server looked away. A couple nearby exchanged awkward glances, but no one said a word. No one stood up for her. She didn't speak, didn't cry. She had heard worse. But what hurt most wasn't their words, it was the silence from everyone else. She wore a faded olive-green shirt, the combat patch on her sleeve barely visible. A blanket covered where her legs once were. She'd only come for a peaceful cup of coffee. Instead, she got reminded that people only see the chair, not the battles it came from. As the door chimed again and the two men made their smug way toward the exit, something unexpected happened. The cafe filled with boots. One by one, uniformed soldiers filed in. Tall, strong, silent. They didn't speak. They didn't yell. They surrounded her table in quiet formation, like sentinels guarding something sacred. The last man in was young, sharp-jawed, composed, and he walked directly toward her. Then he saluted. "Sergeant First Class Marianne Walker." "Permission to join you, Mom?" Her hands flew to her mouth. "Jason?" Her voice cracked. He knelt beside her and took her hand gently. "You didn't think I was going to let them talk to you like that, did you?" She blinked back tears, stunned. "How?" He glanced back at the squad. "Your barista recognized you. She follows your veterans blog. When she saw what happened, she sent me a message. We were nearby, wrapping up training. I said we had one more mission today." Jason stood, turned to the two men by the door, and spoke loud enough for the entire cafe to hear. This woman held her position under enemy fire when half her unit fell. She dragged 3 men to safety after losing both legs in an IED blast. While you sat warm in your homes, she was learning to walk again with prosthetics she refused to wear just to keep moving forward. You don't get to mock her. The men froze. Jason's unit didn't flinch. The room was dead silent. "You want to laugh at someone," Jason continued, stepping forward. "Try laughing at me, but understand this. Mocking a hero doesn't make you brave. It makes you a coward." The two men left without another word, heads down. When they were gone, one young soldier leaned toward Marianne and smiled. "Mom, it's an honor to meet you. You're a legend in the training academy." Another added, "You're the reason I joined." Marianne's breath trembled. "All I did was serve." Jason pulled up a chair next to her. "You did more than serve. You taught me how to lead." A woman from the back slowly stood and began clapping. One by one, others joined. Soon the entire cafe was on its feet, applauding. Not for a show, not for the viral moment someone had already started filming, but for the truth, because what they saw wasn't a woman in a chair. They saw courage, sacrifice, unbreakable strength. Marianne smiled, wiping away a tear. "You made me feel like I could still stand tall, even if I'll never stand again." Jason touched her shoulder. "You never stopped being the strongest person in the room." The story hit the internet that night. The moment Jason's unit formed up around his mother. The salute, the quiet power, the public silence shattered by military honor. Millions watched, thousands shared their own stories. "My mom served too," one wrote. "She faced the same disrespect." Another said, "This gave me chills." That's what sons do. Marianne was invited to speak at military panels, women veteran events, even the Pentagon. But she still returned to that same cafe every Tuesday morning, and without fail, one soldier from Jason's unit would quietly sit nearby, watching, honoring, making sure the silence never returned. Because what happened that day wasn't just about one insult. It was about standing up, about showing that respect is more than just a word. It's an action, and sometimes the most powerful force in the room isn't how loud you speak, but who's willing to kneel, salute, and say, "You still matter." Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.